Hello ladies, Morgan here, and I just wanted to do a full length video showing you start to finish how I would do my makeup, application and blending. I know that I've uploaded the videos separately for each different section, so I just wanted to do it all together to make sure that we're all on the same page and I can show you how truly easy this makeup is to work with. So I have already put on my facial sunscreen for the day. I am using the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop. It's SPF 40. Today's the first day that I've tried it, so I will definitely let y'all know how it wears underneath our makeup, but I have heard great reviews on this one, so I wanted to try it out. Here is the brush that I will be using today. This is the 3D brush by Seint, double-ended, and then here is my makeup. Today I'm using contour color Ash, main shade Candy, Candlelit, and brightening shade White Peach. And here is my lip and cheek. This is Love Spell. It looks very dark in the tin, but this is a very pretty shade. So to start out, I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. I'm going to use the more dense end of the 3D brush. I'm gonna go in at an angle, tap, 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 tap. Get that color on one side of the brush. Going to find the top of my ear right along that cheekbone, and then I'm going to tap that color in. Once you start playing around with your contour, you will figure out what you like, you know, how dramatic you want to wear it, your placement. Everyone's facial structure is different, so just play around with it, okay? Make sure that you don't go past the corner of your eye. So I've contoured on that side. I'm going to go ahead and contour along my forehead. Tap, 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 stipple, stipple, stipple. Once again, I like to do the peaks of my brow and make sure that my contour is above that triangle. Go into the other side. Tap, 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 tap. If I wasn't talking, I could do my whole face in under 5 minutes, which is definitely the biggest draw I see for using this makeup. Get that color on half the brush again. Find the top of my cheekbone, go right above that. I'm left-handed, so doing the right side of my face always is a struggle for me. There's just no right or wrong way to do it. I like to kind of go up into my temple along my hairline with my contour. To nose contour with this brush, same thing. Go in at an angle, kind of push it together, and then just tap that color into place and swipe it up your nose. Get that color on, squish your brush together. This is so hard because I'm left-handed. And tap, 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 tap. Keeping those two lines along your nose as close as possible so that it slims it out. And then there's a little bit on my brush. Sweep that along my bottom lip so I can have a fuller lip. I've already put on my Seint lip conditioner so that it can condition my lips before I go put my color on. A little bit on the brush, lightly sweep that along my jawline. And bring it down. With my contour done, I'm going to use the same end of the brush. You don't have to clean it or anything. I'm going to go into my main shade, which is Candlelit. I'm going to tap that along right underneath my contour line. Tap that along my beard line. And I can kind of clean up my contour, drag that and get that line. I'm going to go just a little bit above my contour line. I have some redness right here. I'm going to go along my temple, back up. I'm going to bring that main shade around my mouth. Beard line on the other side. See how I've cleaned up that contour line? It's a little sweeping motion. I know I said don't drag, but in certain places, just to clean up, you can. Above my contour line, along my temple, meet back in the center. Make sure that you put some on the sides of your nose. This will help with the contour line. Now that I've put my main shade, bring that down my jaw a little bit. I'm gonna go in, same end, into my brightening shade, which is, today I'm using White Peach. Put a little bit of that on my, in between my eyebrows. Sweep that up. Drawing light into my face. I'm gonna squish the brush together so I can get that right in the middle, and I'm just gonna sweep that down my nose, keeping it right there in the center. There's a little bit left. Go right on my Cupid's bow, corners of my mouth, and chin. I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger for this. I'm gonna go in to that brightening shade again, get a little bit on my finger. I'm gonna go in that tear duct, gently bring it down a little bit more, sweep it up, getting that instant eye lift. Do the same on the other side. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Bring that color down and sweep it up. So just like that, I've applied all of my colors. Using the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and blend. It's that stippling motion. Tap, 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 tap. Y'all are gonna hear me say tap, tap, tap a million times, but I promise you, this is the way to go when it's blending this makeup. This is gonna give you that airbrushed finish. And I don't have my damp perfector sponge next to me right now, but I always like to finish. Even if I've blended with a brush, I'll still tap, tap, tap all over my face with that damp beauty blender or perfector sponge, whatever you want to call it. And that's just really going to pick up any excess product that I might have missed so that I'm getting that perfect, flawless finish. Tap, tap, tap. Along my nose, I'm gonna sweep and tap, but go upwards motion so that I'm keeping those lines in place. Make sure you blend it up into your eyebrows. I've blended this side of my under eyes. Here I'll go into this. Press, 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 press. I'm pressing that color into my skin. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Along my mouth. And as you can see, I've been doing my lighter colors first. This is just preference. The contour color has a thicker consistency, so it's not made to move. You know, you want your contour line to stay in place all day. Cream kind of shifts, you know. So you don't really have to worry too much about your contour going somewhere it's not supposed to. And I've put that color along my jaw, so I'm just making sure to bring that down so I'm not a floating head. And now for the contour line. I'm gonna tap, tap, tap to make sure that that main shade is blended into it. And you can already see I don't have a harsh line. I barely did anything, but I wanna make sure that I'm tapping that color up into my hairline. So that's blended. Cheeks, tap, 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 flick it up. You never wanna blend contour down. We're raising our faces up. We're getting that instant facelift. Oh, it's just so pretty. Tap, tap, tap. You can kind of sweep if you want, but just minimum. So that is the basic highlight and contour. Highlight colors, contour, that's it. Just like that, I have the coverage that I'm looking for. And here's the fun part. Now I can go into my lip and cheek and do that. So I'm sticking to the same brush. I've used this end for everything. I really don't use this one too much, but this end you can do your whole face. I'm gonna go in, gently get that color on. This is a darker one, so you wanna be very light. We're gonna feather that up. Tap, 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 tap. It's a pretty color. It matches my shirt today. I'm all about matchy. Okay, so that is Love Spell. This is a limited edition color. So it was a shade of 2 months ago. It's still available while supplies last. So if it's something that is calling your name, please go get it before it's gone, because I don't know when they will bring her back. Love Spell on this cheek. This is a gloss. Looks kind of scary, but it's not. It's such a good color. It really is. And then, so I showed you how to apply blush with this brush, but we also have, this is my go-to for a light feathered look with a blush, the blush and bronzer brush, but you do the fluffy end. Tap, tap, tap. Get that color on there, and then you're just going to feather it up. Keeping it nice and high. Go into that hairline. So 4 colors on my face. I can add eyeshadow, I can do some mascara, but that's it, okay? If I wasn't talking, this would have taken 5 minutes. This makeup is just so simple. 1 brush, 1 compact, and you're good to go. TSA approved, you can go on vacation. If you are interested in finding out your perfect shades, there is a color match link in my bio or video description. Go ahead and click that, and I would love to get you started with the shades that are just right for you. I hope that everyone has a great day. Bye.